Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Finally, Friday. One more week. We end up in the weekend. So yeah, today is going to be an early stream, as you might have guessed. The thing is, I still have my classes, so on Friday it's impossible for me to stream at my usual time because it takes all my hours. So if I would like to stream on Fridays for the next few weeks, I will have to make the streams a bit earlier than what I usually do. So on the last day of streaming, we basically ended up playing Bayonetta and managed to finish it. I have so many questions about the game that I'm not going to start the dialogue so much. But right now we have to move on to a new game. And if you have read the title, then you probably know what game it is. We're going to go directly into Elden Ring. I knew I said I was going to be playing Pokemon, but because I've been playing with some friends in the new versions, it's a bit hard for me to create another copy. And it's not hard because it's just making another profile, but I haven't prepared that yet. And also, since I'm playing with the online functions, I don't want to make another profile to just play Pokemon. Hello, welcome Dix. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's your Friday, man? WSG? Does that mean something? Because I think that is the first time I read that expression, actually. So, let me just open the Elden Ring up. Ooh. Why is it getting louder? Hello. So yeah, this is going to be a fresh game of Elden Ring. And this is the first time I actually... Not the first time. I tried to play with a friend one day, but timing schedules prevented us from continuing. So the only things I know from this game are just the beginning and not much else, and it's been quite a while since I started the game, so I don't think I remember mostly anything. Time to remove the music, and we are capturing the game. Okay, why are you not capturing it at the moment? Because you are having... Welcome to the online multiplayer. It's on windowed, I think, so... Borderless windowed. I believe in you, Yarlan. Hello, Otto. Welcome to the stream. Yep, we're going directly into Elden Ring. It's going to be an adventure, I assure you. But I'm still trying to see why the game does not load on the screen. Hello. How's your Friday, man? Ready for the weekend? Capture specific window. Why is Elden Ring not being captured? I'm having the same problem I had with the Fall Guys game once I was playing it. That is so weird, because if I go to desktop, then you can see the Elden Ring. So why... I have no idea why this happens. Frankly, I have no idea. Because game capture should... Going to title must match. I have no idea why that happens. It happens in some games though, not every single one of them. Very well then, so I guess we must be playing on desktop. Just fix some things in the chat. So yeah guys, Elden Ring. I'm house sitting for a friend and taking care of his doggo, so I'm chilling for now. Oh, that is a really nice way to spend Friday morning. At least it's morning for me. So, Elden Ring. I suppose this game needs no introduction from software, much like Bloodborne. And we're going to go at it. How am I? Well, I'm a bit mad because of the reason, you know, because I have to stream so early. I usually just wait for a bit more late in the day to stream, so I'm a bit mad at my schedule right now. But it is what it is. But most of it is just it's going to be a bit short today. Sorry, but mostly fine. Just happy for the weekend, and we have plans already made for the weekend because apparently we cannot get a single moment of resting. Nope, that is not for us. I'm going to adjust the brightness to 6 just in case you guys. I know some of the times the streams can get a bit too dark. Camera speed, no, I think all that should be fine. It seems that we cannot get a quiet day. Oh, let me just reply one of the messages I have. Just be right back. Very well. Everything is working as intended. So, class. I hope everything will get better for you soon, darling. I mean, everything is okay. It's just that it's going to be like this for a few weeks. Not at all problematic, but it's just a bit bothersome, you know? Because I am the type of person that I like to have a schedule, and I like to respect as much as possible that schedule. And if you mess it up because stuff out of my control, it bothers me a bit, you know? Because I know, because when I stream for also having you guys here on the stream, you know? So if I continue to switch the schedule, it eventually also affects any possible interaction with the audience, you know? So that is what bothers me specifically. It's not... If it were just me, I wouldn't be so bothered about it. I mean, it's also just because I know you guys also have other stuff to do. So, you know, respecting someone else's time is something that is really valuable, basically. At least for me. As for classes, yeah, why am I getting not the console commands? Like, how can I change that in the system? Play online, button setting. And seeing the button. Controls. Huh. Why am I getting not the buttons? Should I reset? I don't know. This hasn't happened before, so I'm going to reset. It can also help other people meet you. Know, yeah, but you know, depends on. I've discovered that it depends on the game actually, because I've been streaming some games I really enjoy, but they're not as popular as other video games that have more audiences, and I frankly don't care, because I mostly play what I want and what I want to show you, or what I feel the mood in the moment, you know. For me, it's not a matter of audience right now. It's just about me just playing video games, commenting it with you guys. And you know, yeah, we can get more audience if maybe playing in other time zones and all that. But it's not something that really I am looking for. Nope, I don't know why, but I am not getting the controls schematics. Set camera, cinematic effects. Yeah, I'm getting this here. But why aren't you showing me the buttons, though? Whatever. Whatever. And besides, I'm having some ideas about, you know, trying to maybe make it stream for more people to come in. I would like it. It's a bit silly, but I would like to do on Christmas. I managed to complete The Witness, but what remained in The Witness was watching all of the movies that I did not want to play all of them together, because some of those movies were quite long in duration. So I would like to do on Christmas a special episode of me sitting watching all those movies that The Witness provides to you. And I think it's going to be quite the experience, because it's a bit more laid back. I don't have to engage as much with the gameplay, so that will allow me to interact a bit more with you guys, maybe commenting what we are watching, commenting what we are hearing, and stuff like that. So I think that is going to be quite the experience, especially if you share it with other people. Yeah, if it helps, I catch you whenever I can. Of course, and I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, having in mind there must be other streamers out there that, you know, make better content than I mean, I'm sure. So having you there, buddy, it really helps. So again, classes. Last time I played this, and then I didn't play much, I went with astrologer, because I was playing a magic build. But I'm not playing that anymore. Now my question is, should I go strength or should I go dexterity? Because that is what I'm curious about. Maybe I could go wretch, just for the fun of it. Confessor has faith. I could potentially go faith, at least in some levels. Not because of the healing, but because of the buffing. Vagabond is basically a strength build. Hero strength and it's more thuggish. Bandit. Bandit starts with a bow. That is actually a good thing. But are we going to focus on bow builds? I'm not going to intelligence, I can assure you that. I was thinking maybe warrior. But I think I'm going to go with bandit for now. As a starting explanation. What did arcane do? Attribute governing discovery. Oh, right. It also affects holy defense, vitality, and certain sorceries and incantations. Yeah, it was basically luck, right? You could get more items with more arcane. Should I go with bandit then? Yeah, let's go. Why not? We have a bow. Type B. We're going with a female this time around. Name. Of course, the mascot of the channel, Erica. Body type. Erica is quite thin, I would say. Oh, right. This is male or female. It doesn't, well, you know, phenotype of the body. Age, we're going young. Bandit. Origin, keepsake. Ooh. Medallion inlaid with crimson amber increases maximum HP. That is not that awesome, but it's good for a starting item. Lands between rune. The gold of grace shining in the eyes of the people of the lands between, used to gain many runes. It's basically souls. A golden seed washed ashore from the lands between, set to enhance sacred flask. I think golden seed was one of the best gifts you can get to increase the potency of the flask. Fanged imp ashes. The ashes of small diminutive golems. Ashes are said to hold spirits within. Oh, to summon. The summoning spell. You can get those in the game though. 3 strange cracked pots that somehow mend themselves. A container for certain thrown items. This is the mechanic of creating items, right? I think it was. This is basically a key. Stone Shore key. Some of the places, secret places that you can find in the game. Bewitching branch. 5 sacred branches charged with beguiling power. To originate from the demigod Michaela. Boiled prawn. 5 pieces of boiled prawn boost physical damage negation. And Shabriri's woe, the crazed likeness of an owl whose eyes has been gouged out. Track enemies' aggression. Making it more difficult. I think we're going with a golden seed. Choose the base template. I could create a more custom character. Warrior. Can I increase the view? Aristocrat. Loner. Northerner. Seafarer. Draconian. I think warrior is fine. With a more detailed appearance. Alter skin color. I think that a yellowish brown is good enough. Alter face and hair. Can we switch the hair? It's impressive how Demon Souls has like a more realistic appearance on the character's creation. The remake, I mean, of course. And Elden Ring has like, I mean, it's not bad at all. It's just not as well defined, should I say? I think this hair fits her very well. Basically a brownish, you know, luster. Is this the brightness? Can I? Yeah, like the glimmer the hair has. I think this is good enough. Root darkness. Oh, so it's more in the middle. Huh. Oh, that is a really good customization option. White hairs. That is so bright. I could go with this. Eyes. The eyes, please. Her eyes are more of a golden kind of eyes of Erica's. Not this specific kind of gold, though. Yeah, I think that is good enough, maybe. That's good enough. Alright, you can change the whiteness of the eyes. It's so many customization options. There was a adjust face template. Wasn't there a similar face feature? Yeah. I mean, we're not going to make Erica this like really well defined, because that is impossible. It's another game entirely. But something that can work for us. Something not like this. Maybe the lips are not working for me. Oh my, she looks very sad though. I mean, it's Elden, it's a sad game. Girl. Depressing. I could try and go for a monster like I did in Bloodborne, but yeah. I don't think that is... Ooh. Ooh, no, no, no. Oh my goodness. Can we change the lips? That would be great. So I suppose face structure, lips. A bit like this, mouth expression. That happy. I think a more neutral expression would. But even with a more neutral expression, the face looks a bit sad. Oh my god, the nose, by the way. Let's change the nose. Can we change the nose? I suppose we can. Nostril. Nope. Nose ridge. No, Jesus. Okay. Length. No, that is nose position. Oh, Jesus. I just want big nose. Yeah, the face looks weird. I know. But I've never been good with character creations. I can assure you that. Nose protrusion. I think a bit more like this could do it. Oh my god, I think it's just looking so weird. What the hell? Nose tip height. No, discarding this. Nostril. What's this? Okay. Oh my fucking god. How this looks up front. Jesus. What the hell? Okay, I think that is nose size. I think it's too wide, maybe. Nope. I mean, the bridge, not the nostril. Hmm. Oh my god, it looks like I don't know, an avatar from the movie. Nose protrusion. Yeah, but I think the bridge is a bit too wide, if you ask me. Is it with eye spacing, maybe? No. Brow ridge. Why is it changing the nose, though? Oh my god, what an abomination. It looks like a wood elf from Skyrim. I think the bridge is something I cannot fix. Because it's not nostril. Forehead. Bridge protrusion. Oh my god, she looks so sad. Oh, maybe there it is. Kinda. There. What? She looks alien though. Nose bridge height. No, we're not touching that. Well, I'm good enough for me. Alter the body. This is basically size of things. Okay. We're gonna give her a more thick complexion. I mean it in a more muscular kind of way. Maybe this. Abdomen. Ooh, no. Give it a bit more body. Maybe 150 and 45 should be good. Arms. Oh, damn. I mean, her backstory is thief. But she's not going to be playing as a thief constantly, you know? We are going to have other weapons and stuff. So I'm going with... I think 160 is good enough. Maybe the arms are a bit too wide. Don't worry about that. I'll fix that now. And the legs. She jumps around a lot. No. I think 60, 50, 55? Yeah, I think 55 is good. it's a well-balanced head. A more fitting head. Maybe like this. 50? No, 45, I think. Body hair. Damn. Damn. I mean, this depends on who you ask, right? There's some people that shave and doesn't. I mean, having in mind this is a world and the character is going to be running around, not so many times to shave and all that. I would say 100. 100 seems like a decent hair. Pretty much okay. Body hair color, match hair. Yeah, match hair. Yeah. Musculature. A bit more muscular. Yeah, she's a warrior, so I guess it's normal that she is muscular, yeah. Though that makes everything looks a bit thicker, right? A bit. Muscular is fine. She's a warrior. It's perfectly fine. Load favorite, save to favorite. Of course. Why not? Finished. We have our thief. Let's go. So yeah, by the way, I'm going to be playing online. So you guys can invade me if you want or try to help me.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between.
Am I the only one that thinks that the Elden Ring being broken is just like the first flame? Because it's the same concept, by the way.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask.
These are all the enemies that we're going to have to kill, right?
The deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othniel, the all-knowing.
Intensity.
and one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown.
Of humble origins.
Cross the fog to the lands between.
Oh my, look, she looks like a ninja in the thief's outfit.
Stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
Very well. We are here. In a room. All right. Oh my god, it's going to mess me up not knowing. Like, hello? It's going to mess me up not knowing the buttons. Oh, there we go. Gamepad. Thank you so much. Read messages. Brace the Elden Ring. That is a applaud this message? Yes. Elden Ring ahead. Praise the Elden Ring. Yes. Hello. Touch the bloodstain. Did someone die here? Some people were playing PvP here? Hello. Read message. Do the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord. Tarnish Wizen Finger. What is that actually? With the inventory menu. Well, we know how inventories work. Item for online play can also be used from the message menu. Used to write messages, your message will be conveyed to other worlds, allowing other players to read them. A finger of corpse wax, so emaciated the bone is visible. It is a relic of those who came before, left to help those who would come after. Can we equip it? I think we can equip it here, right? Memory of Grace. This is basically this rune. Switch to the Tarnished. Okay. Good. Oh my god, it looks so smooth, actually. Are you ready? Am I? Dung? Did I leave a message? Hello. How was the button? What was the button to leave messages? I think it was Y. Yeah. With the messages menu, you can write messages that players in other worlds can read at the spot where you left them. You can change the message format to leave more complex messages, and also attach gestures to your messages. You can rate other players' messages. Whenever another player rates a message that is written, your HP will be replenished. Template. Words. Things. Enemies. Situations. Places. Entities. Concepts. I suppose that is a thing. The Elden Ring. The Elden Ring ahead. I will write that message as well. There we go. You guys can read it now. A bloodstain. Something incredible ahead. Did someone actually jump? Dog ahead. Yeah, right. You guys are assholes. I mean, taking advantage of the jumping mechanic. No secret ahead, therefore try left. Someone try to jump. Don't tell me. Yep. Someone said, why the fuck not? And decided to jump. And every single bloodstain here is just because people were jumping. It's getting started. So I guess so many people, well, trying to, or maybe you guys are just speedrunners trying to get to the place as soon as possible. And he jumped. Oh my god, we're going to have so much fun with this. Ah, beautiful. Tunnel? Definitely not. Oh my goodness, yeah. Jesus, that tree is so bright. Behold, a tree, therefore praise the Elden Ring. Follow this message. Do we have the map menu? Which button was the emote? Emotes. Can we praise? Praise the sun? We don't have praise the sun right now, do we? We have point upwards. Horseback. Battle ahead. Praise the message. Enemy ahead. Are you ready? Am I? Secret passage ahead, therefore try gesturing. You guys are trolls, you know that. So many people playing this game being troll. Behold, weak foe. Behold, dead end. Vision of church. Therefore, seek God. Jeez. Jesus, guys. Seek Lord, by the way, are you ready? I can take this. Strong foe ahead, time for death. Indeed. Be wary of enemy. Ah. Try precious item. I know we're going to lose. Yeah, we did lose, actually. We got snatched. Well, that was a quick fight. I do remember one of the things playing this game is that the tempo on some of the enemies are really rough. I'm going to try my best, even though it's quite difficult. Horsey!
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all.
Oh, I'm going to sleep, buddy. Have a great stream. Thank you so much for being here today, Otto. I'll catch you. Have a great weekend. I'll catch you on next week.
The Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
It's okay, guys. I'm all right. I'm fine. Flask of crimson tears. And cerulean tears. That is basically our Este's flask. Good luck! Thanks, buddy. We're all on the same journey, so it's pretty much okay. Item, but secret. Horseback battle required ahead. It's so dark. Are you guys seeing perfectly? Jumping. It's going to be a bit dark. Fortunately, there's a lamp right ahead. The cave of knowledge lies below. Jump down the hole ahead if you would, and you will find the cave of knowledge. There you can learn more about the game controls and basic actions, as well as other tips that may be helpful during your adventures in the lands between. Tutorial time, basically. Tarnished. Take the plunge of learning. Whatever, sorry for that. People in the house. So, it was... recall the arts of war. Warrior's blood. Oh, hello, Reddits. Welcome to the stream. I'm currently lurking, but I'm excited to see how this goes. Oh, damn. It's going to be such an adventure. Life. Death, I guess? Because of the contrary? Hello. Enemy ahead. Hope you enjoy the stream. I sure as hell going to enjoy the shit out of this game. Be wary of fingers. Of fingers? What? Sites of Grace. Resting at a site of grace will restore your HP FP, basically a bonfire, and cleanse any status ailments. It will also refill your sacred flask. However, most of the enemies you defeated will be revived. You can find sites of grace by going where light converges. These explanations are acquired in the form of info items and can be accessed from the inventory at any time. Hey Po, friend of mine, almost 100% this game first playthrough, and it took about 150 hours. We are here for the long run. And it's going to be a quite long one, if you ask me. Those size of grace. So we're not going magic at the moment, so maybe we should change the flask? Use one golden seed to increase the number of flasks used. Oh, we don't empower it. We actually just get one more use. Increase the amount. No, let me allocate though. Allocate flasks. Oh, it's perfectly fine. It's 4 to 1. That's good. Memorize spells. I don't have any. Leave. 150 hours. I know the game is long. And some of the content is quite repetitive, if I am not mistaken. Enemy ahead. Be wary of weak foe. Backstab. Hello. 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 Hello, hello. Come on. Come on. Come on, let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Ah! Oh, oh, oh. So, the tempo, timing and everything. Ah! Can I do it? Oh, there we go. First parry. Nice. Need to get the tempo in. Guarding, of course. You don't have to parry every single enemy, so don't worry. Dodging, of course. You can avoid the damage by rolling. Red message. Hole ahead. So how are you guys doing? Are you guys ready for the weekend? Oh. Wait, I have a bow, don't I? Aha, ha, ha. Well. Ah! Okay, so the tempo is different. I'm so used to the gun in Bloodborne. Oh, wow, there's a bit of a weird delay. That it's not so much of a delay, it's more of a charging and then launching the attack. I thought that was not going to be a barrier, though. Playing Dark Souls 1 Remastered with my friend, trying to finish it before New Year. I would have played whole Dark Souls trilogy and Bloodborne in the same year. Bloodborne, Souls game in general are classic now. And playing Dark Souls for Christmas? That sounds like a really good thing, in my opinion. Playing with someone else. Especially, is this guy someone that hasn't played Dark Souls before? Or are you playing... Oh, right, the materials. In every corridor of the lands between, you will find fruits and flower, mushrooms and butterflies, and various other useful materials. These materials can be used for item crafting. No hole ahead. 4 Souls games, same year. Yeah. What a good year it was, right? I mean, I think... Did I play Dark Souls 1 this year? I think I did. I think it was one of my first games when I was streaming. So this year I've played Dark Souls 1, Bloodborne, and now I'm playing Elden Ring. So we shall see. So it's 3 for me. I don't think I'll be finishing Elden Ring anytime soon. Not for Christmas, I assure you. Each hand can be equipped with up to 3 armaments, allowing you to toggle with between them. Armaments can also be two-handed, making attacks more difficult to repel with shields and boosting effective strength by 50%. Oh, so we get scores. Attacking required ahead. Didn't expect weak foe. Oh, starting as a wizard. Yeah. That can be rough. Same wizard? Yeah, seems like the same wizard. Didn't expect death. Next year, maybe more retro games. That is a fantastic idea. Have you tried Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines? I mean, it's not retro as in 8-bit or 16-bit era. But it's a classic game, and if you haven't played it, I 100% recommend it. It's actually the first game I streamed, because it's one of my most special and dearest game of all time. And I do like Bloodlines 1 a lot. Could this be something incredible? I don't have it, but I've seen Let's Plays and streams. Oh boy. You're in for a treat. Equip bows to fire arrows. Wielding a bow with 2 hands, of course. How the hell are you going to... Can we... Ooh. Headshot. Headshot. Skills. Armaments have special abilities called skills. Skills are highly varied and range from powerful attacks to temporary effects. Yeah, the knife has like a quick step, right? This allows me to dodge easily, if I am not mistaken. Crouching. Crouch to make it harder for enemies to discover you, especially effective in tall grass. Like an enemy that hasn't noticed you will cause more damage than usual. I was considering N64 and PS1 games for first. Okay. If I can give a recommendation that is also one of my favorite games, but it's not a game that is so well known, try Alundra. A spell like this. I'm going to write it in the chat. Like that. It was basically a Zelda kind of game for the PS1. And for me, it was quite enjoyable. Sometimes puzzles for me when I was a child with map and hint. Oh my god, you have that one too! Yeah, I do have it. I have a physical copy of the game. I still conserve it in really good state. And it's for me, it's one of the best games of the PS1. I enjoy it a lot. I'm considering making a playthrough eventually of it, but probably I will try to emulate it because I don't have the PS1 really available for me. I do have the copy of the game, I just don't have the, you know, a PS1 readily available right now. I should start with Symphony of the Night since it has sit on my shelf too long. Hidden Path. Oh, Hidden Path, accept futility. Yes, Symphony of the Night is also one of the best games the PS1 has. Also a good moment to replay Metal Gear Solid. Why is it always samurai? I wonder why. Metal Gear games. Also a good moment to offer crouching. Nope. No crouching for us. Stance breaking. Some attacks may break an enemy's stance, giving you a chance to perform a critical hit. Charge attacks and jump attacks make it particularly easy to break an enemy's stance. I prefer Twin Snake's more fluid controls. I mean, it's more modern, of course, it's going to be more fluidly. I meant to do a backstab or front stab, kinda. Enemy ahead. You don't say. Oh, I failed. And I'm aiming playing games that I haven't finished yet. Yeah. You know, you can play some of the classics too. But I understand if you would like to play games that you haven't yet touched. Have you played Chrono Cross? No Chrono Trigger, but Chrono Cross. On dying, you will repeat Stakes of Marika. Hello, young Tarnished. Hello, Audrius. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday, by the way. How's the weekend turning out to be? Few hours. Okay, so here is my personal unpopular opinion. This is one of the most, probably, people would crucify me if I say this online, of course. But in my opinion, my personal opinion, Chrono Cross did the telling, well, you know, I prefer Chrono Cross over Final Fantasy IX. At least in the terms of story. So hear me out, okay? I don't want you guys to kill me just because I said that. Just came from work, about to continue my build in Elden Ring. What are you building for? Did you go in Dex, Strength, Intelligence, Faith? What are you building for, mate? On dying, you will be revived at the last site of grace that you visited. However, if there is a stake of Marika near where you died, you can choose to be revived there instead. So, about Final Fantasy IX not being as good as Chrono Cross. So, for those of you that haven't played it, I will not try to spoil you as much, but you know, it's an old game, so stuff happens. For me, Final Fantasy IX and Chrono Cross speak about the same topic. At least for really good part of the game. Both of the games speak about death and, you know, passing through life, and you know, the ultimate end. Basically, it's the topic of both games. Dexterity and strength build. Oh, you're building a quality build. That is so good. That will allow you to be more flexible when whichever items you may find. So that is a good build to start, or having a second playthrough of Elden Ring. So go for it, buddy. Yeah. So Final Fantasy IX and both Final Fantasy IX and Chrono Cross speak about death in the general sense of the word. Final Fantasy IX has like you know, VV with all the black mages, and some of the black mages are, well, some no. Every black mage basically is a construct. And they are confused to see some of the constructs just stop moving forever. And they talk about how they are afraid of that happening because they do not understand why that is happening. Why would they, you know, stop moving? And they mourn them, and they are afraid of that, basically. What happens in Chrono Cross is that there's two realities, and the main character is dead in one of those realities. Already got my endgame weapon right from the start. Oh, you went ahead to rush for the weapon, did you? Almost right from the start. Fun fact, I don't like Chrono, I don't like Final Fantasy. I mean, if you don't like RPGs, well, sorry, JRPGs, is because it's a completely different genre. It's perfectly fine. I'm just speaking like, Paper was commenting about playing games that he hasn't played. And Chrono Cross was a few hours. I mean, if you don't like the game, it's perfectly fine just to drop it. And since I like Secret of Mana so much, played with a friend in... Secret of Mana, dude. Secret of Mana, dude. That is a really good game. Played with a friend in co-op. I'm playing of Legend of Mana. I'm going to tell you about Legend of Mana, just one little thing. Do you mind a little spoiler? Because there's a thing that you might want to have in mind if you do a co-op playthrough. But if you don't, I will shut my trap hole, and I will not make any comment about it, and leave you guys to do a blind playthrough of it. Know if it's not about the ending or... Sorry, I'm getting a call on the phone. Be right back. I'm back. So, same composer did Parasite Eve, and that is one of my favorite games. Oh my god, Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve is one of the best games also on the PS1. Jesus, that is amazing. I misjudged Parasite Eve as a concept, but my god, when I played it, I was so into the plot. So heavy into it. I don't like those RPGs. I do like RPGs, but it's not Final Fantasy and Chrono Cross. Yes, basically JRPGs. We have RPGs in the West, like Dragon Age, Mass Effect, and stuff like that. It's quite different. It's a quite different experience. It's not turn-based and stuff like that. So it has nothing to do with the ending about Legend of Mana. It's just that the way the map works is that you're going to be placing different mementos in the map that create different places, and depending on the places and depending on how you place the items, some side quests will not be available to you. And when I played with my partner, some of the quests that were really interesting to play were not available to us because the map that we created was not in synergy with the side quest. Why they did it that way, I don't know. But if you're going to aim for a 100% completion and doing all the side quests, maybe you would like to try and see how to create a good map and the items that you have to create the map for to get those side quests. It's just that it doesn't affect the ending. The ending is just one, and it will be the completion of the game. But you have so many side quests in between the main story that missing one or two is going to kind of feel like leaving a hole, you know? Same composer. I grew up with Silent Hill. Silent Hill, Jesus, that's another good game. Right there. But getting the good ending on the first run, either way, you have to be a really curious person. Danger ahead, be wary of death. You have to be a really curious person, or you have to read a guide for the good ending. I grew up. I'm super hyped for Silent Hill 2 remake. There's some people that is like, yeah, no, the Silent Hill 2 remake is not going to look good. Frankly, I think it's going to be impressive, at least in the quality department. Even I'm curious to see how they do it, because Konami has been so away from the video game scene that it's so hard to expect anything from them, you know. Silent Hill 2 is my favorite horror game. It's one of my favorite horror games too. Silent Hill 2 is fucking amazing. The narrative of the game is just brilliant. Guard counters. You can perform counterattacks immediately after blocking an enemy attack. Guard counters can make it easy to break an enemy stance. Like that, you mean? That is the backstab damage of the knife? Get dunked on, bro. How many critical chance does this thing have? With the equipment menu, you can equip armaments, arrow, bolts, armor, talisman, and items. You can equip up to 3 armaments. Yeah, we know that. Critical 110, but normal is 100, right? 110 critical, and I did all that damage? I mean, it's the tutorial, I guess. Didn't expect bloodstain and pathetic short head. What? It did it. What? So many bloodstains. You started with the thief, I believe. He starts with a great critical damage. With a knife, right? Silent Hill. My PC is potato for it. One run on my PC, but I prefer consoles. Well, that escalated quickly. I mean, consoles like the Xbox Series X, and you can get the Xbox Pass, will allow you to play many, many games. So that is a good buy, frankly. And most games are nowadays streamed cloud. You know, you play on the cloud, and they look much more better than what the actual console can run. So right now there are more possibilities for you to play different kind of games, you know, and on a variety of platforms. We got strength. Strength. Nice. First off, good luck. Thank you. The game already got a Steam page on Silent Hill 2. Jesus. Could this be a trap? I'm also excited for the remake of Resident Evil 4. to see how they've changed everything. I should do a run of Resident Evil 4 eventually. There's so many games I would like to play on stream, but I would like to, you know, keep one at a time. Not because of anything, just because I do enjoy having a bit of order to things. I mean, you started with a thief, I believe. You started with the great. Yep. I am a collector and prefer physical releases, so I just wait. Yeah, I understand that. I mean, nowadays, having in mind that I usually, well, now I'm moving somewhere else, I tend to keep as least stuff as possible. I mean, I do like physical releases. For example, I think I only have 1 or 2 games on the Nintendo Switch that I have bought on the store. Most of the games I do have on the Switch are physically released. So I like to keep those physical. But on the computer, you know, you have Steam. So even if you can get a physical release on that, it's much more comfortable to me to be like, okay, let me browse the list on Steam, and let's see what we play today. Let's get a gamer gas, and the world of Elden Ring looks beautiful. Are you ready? Yes. My body is ready for what is to come. First off, you don't have the right, therefore seek necessary item. Yeah, we don't have a... Why would you ask? Why would you let me grab if I... Cooperative multiplayer. Use Tarnished for all fingers to write a gold summon sign. Cooperative multiplayer will begin once you have been summoned by a player from another world. You will take the role of an ally, Pearl Finger, and your objective is to defeat the area boss. The compass at the top of the screen indicates the direction of the summoner, host of fingers. But this is so people can summon me, I guess. Yeah, like the Saponite. The Sign Stone. Got about 1,400 physical console games. Jesus. I mean, I probably don't have as much, but having in mind that I've been playing games since I was a child, I can think of having a lot of games in the house. Probably. Wait up. Huh. I was thinking that maybe the you know, switch actions, pull the lever. With so many years behind my back, I probably have a few games up in the house. I think my first game I played was Alundra 1. Oh, we were just speaking about it actually. My first game on PS1. I think my first game on PS1 was Croc the Legend of the Gobos. Do you guys remember that? My god, did I enjoy that fucking game as a child. Visions of Elden Ring. Those are for the SNES and PS1. I never had the SNES actually. We did have the Sega Genesis, and then we moved to the Game Boy and the PSX. PS1 basically. A Secret Pearl. Alundra is so goddamn underrated. It's a lot better than Zelda. With Alundra 2 isn't. Yeah, it's not. They moved away so much from the formula. And I have to agree with you on the fact that Alundra 1 is so good to Zelda games. But I will put the condition that it's so good to Zelda games at the time. Because Alundra 1 had a narrative that I really enjoyed, because it has to do with, you know, this guy that has the power to enter the dreams of people and save them from their nightmares. That is fucking awesome, dude. I don't know why we haven't gotten games similarly to that, you know? At least in the theory. Why wouldn't you, especially when dreams allow you to create the most messed up things, you know? So it's so weird to me that you don't play games that use that narrative as often. I bought my SNES on 2013. Oh. It had serious storyline about depression, death, loss, and anxiety. Yes. Yes, indeed. It's so underrated. But puzzles were hard in that game. I do remember playing the game as a child, and the puzzles were really hard for me. Gorgeous view ahead. Nowadays, I don't know if I would have so much trouble with the puzzles. But when I was a teenager, I would literally stop playing the game because of the puzzles. And I don't mean it like stop playing the game arterially. Stop playing the game for like a day. I mean stop playing the game for like a year and then returning. Dark red leaves with thick swollen veins. Material used for crafting iron and exceedingly rare to find. A faint pulse can be felt in the veins. It stirs the blood, providing a leavening effect. I stopped playing when I wasn't able to do the ghost riddle right at the start from the left. Oh, jeez. Was that the ghost riddle? Was the summoning of the sages or something like that you have to do in order? Same looking characters, jumping mechanics, etc. If you didn't know, Elden was spiritual successor to Landstalker. Yes, yes, I do know. But I haven't played Landstalker yet. Maybe for streaming, I will eventually play one after the other. That will be really fun. Yep, same red, blue, green, yellow, brown. Oh, Jesus. I do remember. I do have my. I'm going to grab it. Wait a second here. Oh, I'm back. So here it is. My copy of Alundra. So, and I do remember that puzzle because basically it's not the original cover because I bought this second hand. So eventually I would like to get myself the original copy. And I do remember that fucking puzzle because I have this in the manual. I don't think you guys can read it, can you? So it's in Spanish, okay? So basically, when I completed that fucking puzzle, I wrote it down and saved it in the fucking manual, just in case in the future I would like to play again. And I wrote it down to so you can see. Oh my god, this is not my handwriting at all nowadays. But it's so childish, you know. It's so white, blue, red, green, and brown. And I do remember it. so clearly because I noted down. That you made me remember that. Jesus. What a fucking good game it was. I'm looking it up. A copy with the original cover and all costs up to 500 euros. Yes, but this, frankly, this is my treasure, and it's not sealed. Mine is, even so, like I said, it's not the same. It's not the original cover. But yeah, I would like to eventually get an original PS1 cover and change it, everything, so it has a more official look, you know. What's it, bro? Do you got a variant with map or hint book? I don't know if I have the hint book because I do have the manual, because mine has the manual in Spanish. Well, it's just not Spanish. Also, we have Spanish and what other language? Is this just Spanish? It's Spanish and what is this language? I think it's Portuguese. I think it's Portuguese, yeah. But I do have the map. The map is a bit, yeah. It has been deteriorated a bit over the years because probably the previous owner did not take as much as good care of the map, because like I said, it's a second-hand launder game. But yeah, I will not be selling this copy anytime soon. It's frankly, it is my treasure, one that I keep close to the heart. It's always on my side, you know. Okay, shit, wait. You got a variant with the map? Or I do have the map, and then the other side is like the main village, and they tell you where everyone is. Maybe seal that much. It should cost about 60, 80. Here in Germany, you can only find a lot more expensive one. Do Spanish people understand Portuguese? Like it's we have a few same words, but frankly, if you give me Portuguese right, you know, like a sentence or something, I might understand one or two words, but I will not probably able to translate you the whole sentence. So it's not that similar at all. We have a few similarities, I suppose, the same as any Romance languages derived from Latin, but we have our differences very, very stated. Oh my god, you got stone-locked, bro. Lost Grace discovered. Grace exists to guide the Tarnished and lead them along the proper path. Even now, some sites of Grace retain that power. The Golden Race will guide you along the way. Hello. Use a map to check your current position as well as the terrain and surrounding structures. You can update your map with new information by finding map fragments and steles along the road. You can also use the map to freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore.
Oh yes, Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me, Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? the golden light that gives life to you, Tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, the path that a Tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's
It's so beautiful.
guidance holds the answers. It will lead you, Tarnished, to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff,
That one over there?
home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are. It's time you set off to castles if you
Okay.
seek...
Ooh, what is that? In each area you may find effigies of martyrs. These effigies are summoning pools. You'll find it easy to summon other players at these locations, as co-op and hostile summoning signs created with the small effigies gather at summoning pools. Small golden effigy. Item for online play. Send a cooperative summon sign to several summoning pools, activated pools only. In cooperative multiplayer, your objective will be to defeat the area boss of the world to which you were summoned. So I suppose this is the sign that will allow people to summon me. And this is like a more wider area. Like, please recruit me to help you in whichever thing you need. Well, not directly. So much games on PS1 that I should play. Yes, there's a lot of PS1 games, and really the fun fact is, wait, have you played Koudelka? Written as in K-O-U. Like that. I think I end up more faster if I write it down. Have it, but haven't started. Yeah, I will make comments on that too. Since playing so much from software games... Okay, sorry, wait. Audio. I'm still decently at the start of the game, but my build already deals 1,100 damage with one loaded strong attack. Jesus. Because the numbers in this game get so fucked up, don't they? If you use the effigy, the summoning sign will get sent to all effigy statues nearby. Oh, okay. So people basically can go to the effigy and say, okay, let me summon this person, for example. I mean, I haven't yet tried the online functions of this game, so it might take a while. Have it, but haven't started. What really surprised me about Koudelka is the motion capture. You wouldn't find many games on the PS1 that have, like, really good motion capture. You know, Resident Evil. No, we must go away. Don't do it. You know, kind of like that. But Koudelka has, like, really good voice acting for the time. And the animations in the cutscenes, it's just so fucking fluid. It surprises me. It surprises me a lot that a game for the PS1 had the possibilities to do that. It's really impressive for the time. If you use the effigy, okay. And Leon facepalmed when talking to radio. Claire, Ada, wait! And stuff like that, yeah. You know, animations like those. You get that a lot in PS1 games, understandably, because new technology and people were coming from, you know, learning how to use the 3D. But Koudelka, Jesus fucking Christ, these animations are beautiful for the time. Jesus, you guys should, at least if you don't play it, get, you know, a video of watching the cutscenes and the movies as a movie. And I hope you be impressed as I am, because for the time that is quite impressive. Also, I probably have to leave the stream here. I think it's a good moment to leave the stream as well, because we are just outside the tutorial and we haven't yet started the game. I know the stream has been a bit short, but this is what it is on Fridays because of my scheduling things and classes in 1 hour. And since I haven't had lunch yet, Audrio, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope to see you on Monday if you can. My normal schedule, which is the schedule I'm going to follow, is GMT 5 to 8, basically. And I do that on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's when I stream. What happened today is that since I have class at 4 p.m., it breaks my schedule completely. So I have to stream a bit earlier than normal, unfortunately. And I haven't had that much time. I've just been streaming for 1 hour and a half. But, well, what can you do? Situations like this are unavoidable right now. It won't be for much. I think I will have class like this for 3 or 4 weeks more. Unfortunately, no more days of the week get affected. So, yeah. So I will take this hour to have lunch and prepare for class, basically. Guys, Audrio, thank you so much for the follow. Pabo, thank you so much for being here. Otto, Redis, hope to see you guys on Monday. And please have a great weekend, guys. Thank you so much for being together here with me. I'll see you all on Monday, right? Take good care of yourselves.